good afternoon. Today I would like to speak with you on why college students should take personal finance classes in the first semester of college. Have you ever wondered how those time travel devices work? Just think about the possibility of traveling back in time and giving a younger you some hot stock tips, the winning number to the Powerball lottery, or some sound financial advice. Unfortunately, time travel is not possible, so preparing ourselves financially for the future is the best chance to have a better life. Students in the US today are mostly prey to predatory lending and the lure of easy access to cash in the form of credit cards, payday loans, and borrowing to the max on their student loans. Other forms of predatory lending, such as subprime auto loans, are aggressively marketed towards students. According to a study by Experian, about 50% of soon-to-be college graduates admitted to carrying too much debt, and about 30% admitted to having bad credit. Many economists and personal advisors have voiced their opinion about the benefit of personal finance classes to adults, especially college students. Personal finance classes benefit college students by teaching them essential money management skills early on during that formative period from teen age to adulthood. To get started, I will present you with evidence on how debilitating the problem of debt can be for a college student or new graduate. Then I will provide you with advice from professionals on how to avoid credit cards with exorbitant interest rates. Finally, I will present you with information on how a personal finance class can help individuals choose the best financial products. Your first step on your financial journey to a better future is to understand how credit works. Credit problems has become one of the leading causes for concerns in many households in the US. One of the main concerns for today's society is most individuals do not understand the final points of compounding interest. With the current structure of most credit card terms, interest is compounded on a daily basis. Therefore, it's nearly impossible for individuals to pay off the credit card debts. A quote from Albert Einstein says it best: compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe. Using a repayment structure, a $10,000 loan may take up to 15 or 20 years to pay back at a cost of $20,000 to $30,000. That is money that could be used towards the down payment on a house or that red Mustang convertible that you have always wanted. Some students have become dependent on student loans to finance all their expenses. Student loans have become an easy way to acquire cash for daily expenses. This ranges from vacation expense to paying off that apartment cost. With the easy flow of cash, most students can resist the urge of financing the future. One way to ease this debt load is by working through college. According to Heller and Callender, our career choices are governed by how much debt we acquire. Therefore, the more debt we acquire, the more likely our chances of ending up in a career field that only pays the bills and we end up being miserable at. This is where careful financial planning comes in. Most experts recommend that if you have to take out a credit card or loan, always gravitate towards products with a lower interest rate. Most credit unions offer credit products with a much lower rate. Your local credit union will give a much lower rate than most big banks. These rates can be as much as 20% lower than most bank cards. According to a study by the Pew Foundation, credit cards from a credit union offer lower fees than most banks. Another way to save money is to look for cards with a low introductory interest rate. Some credit cards offer an extended introductory period for up to 18 months. If you really have to take out a credit card, consider looking into these cards first. Personal finance classes can make everyday life decisions much easier for you. Juggling multiple job offers can be flattering, but with your knowledge of retirement packages and other workplace incentives, making the right choice will be easy. When you work for a company that offers you $1 more an hour, or a company that offers you half of whatever you put into your retirement account? These are the questions that someone knowledgeable about personal finance will be prepared to answer. I too have succumbed to the mistake of not being knowledgeable about retirement packages offered by my employer. I was employed by an organization that matches half of what I contributed to my retirement account up to a maximum of $15,000. Looking back, I could have had a minimum of $8,000 in free money for the 4 years that I was employed by that company. Taking a cash incentive on a car purchase or applying for 0% financing. When purchasing a vehicle, these are important decisions that you have to make. With your knowledge about personal finance, this will be easy. To review, being in debt is the most debilitating problem for most households in the United States. One step to stay out of debt is to avoid credit products with exorbitant interest rates. This will save you a ton of money in the long run. Taking up personal finance classes will benefit college students by teaching them essential money management skills early on. You will all reap significant rewards by investing in a personal finance class or getting a book on personal finance. Most often, you can find a free class at your local community college. As I conclude this speech, I do want every one of you to look up classes that are available and sign up sometime soon. These classes will be a bargain as compared to the money you will spend on exorbitant interest rate or the thousands of dollars lost by not investing early into an employer-sponsored retirement account. Thank you for your time.